Hey, this is Coach Woolley, the Holistic Trainer, and this is a demonstration of the bridge and reach exercise. This is a great exercise for improving posture in both the lower body and the upper body at the same time. This exercise is done on the floor, so make sure whatever surface that you're lying on is comfortable, and if necessary, you can use a small pillow underneath your head. You're going to begin by lying flat on the floor with your knees bent and bringing your feet as close as you can towards your hips. Before I begin the bridge part of this exercise, I want to make sure that my back is flat against the floor. So you notice that I'm doing this subtle tucking motion of my hips to make sure that there's no space for me to slide my hand underneath my back. That's going to help to make sure that our abdominals and our glutes are well engaged for the exercise. Now, when I go to bring my hips up, I'm going to begin by pushing my feet into the floor, squeezing my glutes, and bringing my hips all the way up to a full extension. Not to the point where I start to arch my back, just all the way up where my hips and knees are close to being in alignment. Now, at this position, I'm going to hold at the top, and then I'm going to extend my arms overhead, keeping my arms straight, keeping my hips up, and keep my hips up the whole time until my hands get back to or level with my hips, and then bring them both down towards the floor. Hips come all the way up. You should feel good engagement out of your glute muscles. Then you're going to extend your arms, and notice how I don't let my hips drop at any point. I keep them fully extended, and I keep my arms straight. The goal is to be able to touch the floor over your head with the back of your hands in this position with both sides. Now, if you have one side that's more mobile than the other, I don't want you to bring one hand all the way down while the other's in the air. Only move through the range of motion that you can do without pain. Fully extending your arms, bringing them back towards the hips. Once they're level with the hips, bringing everything down towards the floor. At the top, making sure we're not losing that glute position and lower back starts to arch. I want to keep the hips slightly tucked so my core is engaged, my glutes are engaged as I bring my arms overhead, and keep those muscles in position till the arms get back to the hips, and then lower everything down. And this is a demonstration of the bridge and reach exercise.